For this lesson today, we're going to expand our knowledge of note labeling to include 16th notes. First thing we look at is our time signature, and again we're in 4/4. Top 4 tells you that there's 4 beats per measure. The bottom 4 tells you that a quarter note gets 1 beat. Knowing that, we'll start labeling. We have 1, quarter note gets a full beat. Beat 2, 1 beam up here, so we know they are 8th notes, 2 sounds per beat, so we'll label that 3 and lastly beat 4. Here's our first group of 16th notes. We know they're 16th notes because they have 2 beams up here as opposed to 1. 16th notes in a group of 4 get 1 beat, meaning each individual 16th note gets a quarter of a beat. That also means we need 4 sounds per beat, so we're going to label them 1, E, and then we have beat 2, which is a quarter note gets a full beat. This starts on beat 3. Again, we know they're 16th notes because of the 2 bars, so we label it 3, E, and 4. Next measure, 1, E, and 2, and 3, E, and 4. Over here we need to be careful. It may look like 16th notes, but there's only 1 bar at the top, so we know those are 8th notes. 2 sounds per beat, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now the more complex 16th note rhythm, we have an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes. So if we rewrite that as 4 16th notes, labeled 1, E, and an 8th note is equal to 2 16th notes that are tied together. So if we have an 8th note here, we're going to tie these first 2 16th notes together, which makes the E silent, and we're left with 1 and So we label that here, 1 and 8th notes, 2 and 3, 4. 8th notes again, 1 and 2. Again, 8th note followed by 2 16ths, and 3, 4. 4 16th notes we know is 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4. And the last measure we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we're all finished.